beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles or the wearing of fine jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should come from your inner self. The unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. Modest is hottest. Want the women? I also want the women to dress modestly, with decency and propriety, adorning themselves.
Not with elaborate hairstyles, or gold, or pearls, or expensive clothes, but with good deeds, appropriate for women who profess to worship God. Thanks, Paul.
No gold or pearls or expensive clothes. Don't adorn yourself. Dress modestly, because that is hot. Because that's so. Just leave the jewelry. Don't do. Stop trying. Just don't. Just don't. Hey, I would like to adorn myself with jewelry, but don't. Or hey, I'm gonna do some stuff with my hair. Don't do that. Because, the Bible. Because the Bible. And the Bible's always right. Instead of jewelry or adorning, why don't you go help an old woman across the street? Why don't you go help old people? You need some help with groceries? Because it's what's inside that makes you sexy, that makes you to dress with good deeds. Dress with that instead. Make a man look at you and say, I like her insides. It's what's on the it's what with like the thing with the old lady thing. With it's what's on with helping. It's what's do the right thing. Like just tone it down. Just tone it down a bit. The hair and the adorning and the jewelry, and tone it up with the modesty. Look, ladies, I'll just show you. Some women like to go around flashing with the cleavage. Hey, like with this. Nobody needs to see, tone it up with the modesty and tone it down with the cleavage, with all the jewelry and all the lipstick. That's for men. As you can see here, much of the chest area is exposed. You think Paul would like this? Clearly not. Do you think anything about this? Don't do that. Don't do the cleavage. Don't do the rings. As you can see here, look at all that arm showing. What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack? I don't know about you, but I don't want to see any of that on you. Less is more. The more less, the better. the more the more. Now here's an example of something. This, for example, notice how the arms are covered. Cover them arms. The more they're covered, the better. Not too much. Like you can leave the face. Go ahead and leave the face. But everything else, if you profess to worship God, Deuteronomy 22:5. A woman must not wear men's clothing. So like pants. Don't do that. Don't wear pants. Nor a man wear women's clothing. For the Lord your God detests anyone who does this. It's important to try to do things right. Maybe you have maybe you lack attention. Maybe you lack it. There's something special about women. The way they, all the things about a woman that only a woman could ever do. Like the way they hold you and all the things, with women. What life? Because they're so great and I like them so much. I like women so much, and the things that only they could do. I'm so masculine. I am clearly, this is how a man dresses. And I am a man, and I like women, and I really like them when they're modest. The more modest women, when you hold them. And what would it be like without women? Who would you care for then? What could we possibly do? How could women would just tone it down. Just tone it down with the arms. Tone it down and the rings and the hair, and always do exactly, because I think I've made my point. Nope, you have. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout. It is beautiful, like a gold ring in a pig's snout. It's a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. All right, listen up. This is the word of God. Hear it. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. All right, look. So the Bible was extremely progressive for its time, because women didn't ever get to do anything ever, and were extremely oppressed. And the Bible made it to where they were more or less repressed than just about everything else. But we had a long way to go. Because wear whatever hair you want. Do whatever you want with the rings. Like the modest, sure, but like you. So I guess, aren't you glad things change? All right, so don't wear pearls. Don't wear pearls. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Don't wear pearls. Is that how? Is that? I mean, how are we gonna do this? What's it gonna be? Don't do anything fun with your hair. Clearly, that's how we're supposed to read the Bible. Obviously. Obviously, that's the correct way to interpret that, is like that. All right. Good night, everyone.